Hey everybody, Aaron here. Welcome back to another anime review. Today we look at episode 2 of Gamers. Now, I'll be honest with you folks, I actually am now in love with this show. Episode 2 was amazing and I really enjoyed it just because of all the cool stuff that we learned about the characters, and we got to really feel a lot of emotion from these characters in general, especially with their backstories, which I was blown away by because I didn't really see that coming. It was interesting. I mean, we learned more about Uehara, who's this kind of cool guy. He was dating he's still dating the pink-haired girl, Aguri, and we only saw them briefly in the first episode. They really weren't like a super important character, at least in the first episode, or couple together. But in this episode, we learned a lot more about them, and it was so cool to see that. Apparently, when he was a gamer himself, like he used to be like a real big geek, he wanted to change himself when he got to high school, and all the time though he didn't realize that Aguri had done the same because she had fallen in love with him when they met at an arcade when he was younger, and they were in middle school, and he gave her a plushie. I thought that was really adorable, and he actually reinvigorated, I couldn't say it for a second, reinvigorated himself and his emotions for Aguri, so now he actually really is now, like, super in love with her because he realizes, oh shit, this girl liked me since middle school, and it was the same girl that, he's been thinking about here and there because he's like, he forgot that she had black hair originally, and I don't even think he put two and two together, because apparently she had always been like at the distance, especially when he became like a cooler guy, so she had to make herself cooler. Then we also see a relationship kind of build between Uehara and our main character, and what was kind of cool about that, I always forget the main character's name. It is Keita. We see a relationship build between those two because, they're both gamers. They both enjoy games, even though Keita isn't as good, obviously, as, Uehara. They still had a blast playing together. But the biggest part of this episode that I still think was my favorite thing of the whole episode was the fact that we learned why Karen was so weird towards Keita at the very beginning. And I thought it could be a tsundere. I kind of thought that in my head. I think I was right because she is madly in love with this dude. She stalked the shit out of him the whole episode, and it was funny as hell. And even Uehara realizes, he goes, "Oh my god, she's the hottest girl in the school, or considered the hottest girl in the school, is in love with Keita." That is funny as hell, and I thought that was adorable. So now I'm hoping those two get together. I really do hope, that becomes a couple. It'd be stupid if not. So now Keita is on thin ice with me because I almost hope he doesn't become like one of those typical, oh, I'm the main character and I don't know about relationships. Because, lately, I don't know if people have been realizing lately, but there's been actually a kind of deviance towards having main characters that are just blatantly stupid when it comes to relationships. A lot of the main dudes have been getting lately smarter, and I don't know if people have noticed it because I think it's come to, you now presume that they're going to be smart when it comes to relationships. I'm not saying every harem or every ecchi show or romance show they're super able to get girls, etc. I'm not saying that, but I noticed lately it's been definitely shifting to where main characters are not as blatantly dumb when it comes to being in relationships. So Keita, I hope to God he's not an idiot. Realize that Karen likes you. That's the bottom line to it. And you're defending the game club anyways. They had a whole thing on the bridge about that, so it's like, why not? Come on. Anyways, though, guys and girls, I will talk to you later. As always, guys, if you like my reviews, hey, hit the subscribe button, share the video, the whole nine. I'll talk to you guys later. If you follow me on Twitter, I will have an announcement on Twitter probably tomorrow, which you'll want to pay attention to, so definitely follow me on Twitter if you haven't already. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great, blessed day, everyone. God bless you all. Bye-bye.